Alright guys, so it is finally time to get the sprinklers going for the 2025 season. The reason we waited so long to get them going this year is actually because we've been getting rain pretty much every single day for the last month, and as you can see, the grass is already doing pretty good. But as you can see here, we're finally getting into that really hot time of the year, so it's time to go ahead and get the sprinklers going. So I've already got the valve in the basement opened up, but we need to open these ones as well. So we'll go ahead and do this one first, and then we'll do this other one right here. That one's getting a little bit tight. So far we have no leaks, which is a good start. We'll go ahead and kick the system over to manual, and I guess just start off on zone 1 like usual. I don't remember if this one always was this short. Maybe the grass is just a little bit long, but we might have to take a look at that later this year. Other than this one right here, zone 1 looks pretty much perfect, which means nothing broke over the winter, which of course is always a good thing. Let's go ahead and move on to zone 2. Interestingly, this one doesn't seem to be rotating. Yeah, it seems to be working fine now. I guess it was just clogged. It's kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. You know, every year when I see this sprinkler over on this side of the house, it just seems more and more redundant to me, because I'm pretty sure this area is already covered by 2 other sprinklers. Maybe this is the year that that one finally gets removed and capped off, but for right now, it is at least working. This was also the one that was spinning really fast that one year. I think that might have been 2020. Zone 2 also looks very healthy, which is always a good thing. So I think it's time we go ahead and move on to zone 3. This is another one that's like actually pretty redundant, because there's another one right here in front of this pot. So I don't know, maybe we'll cap that one off too and just expand this one out to be 180 degrees instead of 90. Maybe put an MP3000 on it, but I really don't think we need that one there anymore. For those of you who are new here, zone 3 clearly is one of the smaller zones on this system, but it seems to be working perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and move on to zone 4. So you got a little bit of overspray back here, but nothing too crazy. This little PGJ over here is still doing a fantastic job, as you'd expect. And the 3 in the front yard on this zone are doing great as well. So I think it's time we go ahead and move on to zone 5. So we still have the good old side strip over on, I guess you would call this like a hill in the yard, because the yard is very not level. But that one's still doing good. As we can see over here, the Maxi Paw is doing good as well. And I'm seeing another one that I think we could probably do away with, because as you can see, the Maxi Paw quite literally sprays water right in the same path as the MP rotator up there. Back in the front here, this is one of the ones we usually have issues with throughout the winter, but this year it actually looks to be doing pretty okay, other than spinning slowly. I wonder if this one's just clogged too. I always notice that the pressure here is really, really low, and I still can't really figure out why. And the sun is like blindingly bright right now. Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, interesting. But at least this year it's not broken, other than needing to adjust the spray radius of some of these, because as you can see, we're getting some overspray onto my truck here. Zone 5 looks pretty good, so let's go ahead and move on to Zone 6. And I'm not really seeing any issues on this zone either, so that means it's time to move on to the final zone. So I'm still really not too big a fan of how much these sprinklers hit this fence here. Maybe that's another thing we could fix this year. But other than that, Zone 7 looks to be in perfect working order as well. There you go, guys. That's going to be it for the system opening video for 2025. Now, a few of you have noticed that we've done some changes to the system over the last few years. And if you want to see a video going over all of those changes, let me know in the comments. But until the next one, guys, that is going to be it. So hope you enjoyed it. And as always, thank you for watching.